Well, hello, Merlins and Sirlins. We're back in my car. There's a long story. We're going to tell the story of what's wrong with my car. My throat is screwed up because my parents were drunk. My dad was shaking the shit out of my mom, and I had to scream like a maniac to get him to stop. Then it turned into an argument where I had to, again, scream like a maniac because he wouldn't listen to anything I was saying, nor would have taken me seriously unless I screamed. So my voice is trashed. But the car, I don't want to talk about that stuff. I'm trying to get over it. The car is the part that this is what it's going to be about. Back in August, the very last week of August, we had a check-in. The muffler was rattling. It was very odd because it doesn't normally do that. So we went and they said they had to get, like, a pipe had to get replaced. They replaced it, and then when we looked under the car, my dad's like, huh, that's weird. It's missing a shield. There was something under there before. It looks a little different now. They forgot to put a heat shield. Technically, it wasn't a heat shield, but it does the same purpose. It's called something else. Anyway, so a couple of days later, my check engine light comes on, which means a number of issues with the car. Once that happened, it went from September 2nd, let's say, 3 days or 4 days after we got the muffler and the car back, we gave it back to Toyota. Since then, it was not until November 28th or something like that that we found out what the problem was. Giving it back to Toyota, back to us, back to Toyota, back to some other place, back to us, back to Toyota, back to a third place, to finally found out that the reason why my light was going on, not the reason Toyota said, which cost us $600, not the reason another place said, which cost us $50, because that shield had been missing, my gas tank had been melting the whole time I had been driving it, because because it goes from my exhaust pipe is this close to my gas tank, and there's a shield that's supposed to protect it, and that was off. They took it off way back in August and never admitted. So when we brought it back, they refused that was the issue, and the mechanic, the expert who took care of our car, was like, what shield? There's no shield that goes there. So we're like, all right, we're done with you assholes. I got the car back. We have the shield. We've driven it. Nothing came back on. And a big issue with not having it back within that amount of time was my inspection was due in November. So there was a little time where my dad was driving. My dad wanted to drive the car while it was illegal to drive. There was a little bit of time where we were screwed. We didn't get the car back until December. Fixed in December. And we still had no idea. So I got my car back now, finally. All this mess has been going on. I could have been a burst-flamed Darth Vader looking crispy bacon person. Thank God that didn't happen. Thank God the people we took it to actually did what they should have done as a next step and saw that the gas tank was melting. And I may throw some pictures on here. I'm not sure. I have some pictures, but I don't know if I want to edit this video or just shove it, because I'm still editing other videos before the end of the year. So I missed my car. I got my car back, and I'm happy. And I'm driving it now for the first time, and it's like riding a bike. It's like putting an old pair of shoes on, an old pair of pants. It feels so nice. So, and I had, while making the 2016 movie, because there's so much footage, I went back and saw that you guys liked our vlogs, and I like making these vlogs, so I'm making a vlog. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Got my car back. My throat's screwed. I'm the F-bomb here, NicBroInc. Come back, be a friend. We love friends.